For a brief moment, this player was playing at the same level as Prime Ma Long. His game looked almost perfect, so perfect that it raised one simple question. If he was that good, why did he never become a superstar? This is the story of Funbo, the perfect player China didn't need. The year is 2009. A 17-year-old Funbo arrives at the World Junior Championships and makes history. He becomes the first Chinese player ever to win all 4 titles. At that moment, it felt obvious. China's next leader was already on the way. Fast forward 4 years to 2013. Funbo is now 21 years old and finally gets more chances on the World Tour. He wins the Australian Open. The year after, he reaches the final of 2 more events. His ranking slowly climbs. Step by step, he moves closer to the top. And then, almost out of nowhere, everything clicks. It's the 2015 World Championships. Funbo makes his debut as China's 5th and final pick. He's not expected to win the title. He's there to support a team already filled with stars. The early rounds go smoothly, just as expected. But in the round of 16, Funbo faces a problem. Because of his low ranking, he's drawn against the world number 2 Xu Xin. For Xu Xin, this match is a must-win. Losing here is not an option. But Funbo has other plans. This match becomes his breakthrough. Long rallies, total commitment from both players. They give everything. And in the deciding game, Funbo wins 13-11. In that moment, everything changes. After the match of his life, Funbo moves into the quarterfinals. There, he faces world number 42, Patrick Francisca. Compared to what came before, this match feels routine. Funbo wins again, but the real test is still ahead. Funbo was China's 5th and last pick. He had already beaten 1 teammate. Now, in the semi-finals, 3 Chinese players remain, and one of them stands directly in his way, the reigning world champion, Zhang Yike. Funbo is already in the form of his life, but to win this match, he needs something even more special. And somehow, he finds it. What follows is one of the greatest single match performances the sport has ever seen. Funbo completely outplays Zhang Yike and wins 4-1. The level he shows in this match is the kind that gives you goosebumps. Based on how he played throughout the tournament, Funbo deserves to be world champion. In almost any other year, he probably would have been, but this was 2015, and in 2015, Ma Long was at his absolute peak. The greatest of all time was unstoppable. Ma Long had crushed everyone on his path to the final, even Fan Dong. Yet, Funbo does something no one else managed to do. He pushes Ma Long to 6 games. No one else came closer. Before the tournament, Funbo was China's joker. They already had the world's 4 best players. There was no pressure on him, but after this run, that changed. Funbo had earned real respect inside the Chinese national team. After 2015, Funbo enters the top 10. He continues to chase titles on the World Tour. He keeps playing at a true world elite level, but not at that magical level needed to be seen as a top 3 or top 4 in China. To replace Ma Long, Zhang Yike, Xu Xin or Fan Dong felt impossible. When Funbo won his world silver medal, he was only 22 years old. He was still far from his expected prime. There should have been time, plenty of time, but time was never guaranteed in this era of Chinese table tennis. When China announced his squad for the 2017 World Championships, Funbo was not selected. The top 4 were still there. The 5th spot seemed clear. Funbo was world number 9. Instead, the spot went to world number 46, Lin Gaoyan. After that, things started to slip away. Later that year, Funbo's result and ranking begin to drop. And in 2018, at just 25 years old, he falls outside the top 100. For many fans, this is hard to understand. In 2015, he looked almost perfect. Now, when the time for revenge against Ma Long should have come, he's already gone. There was no scandal, no major injury. The truth is simple. The competition in China was just that high. Funbo didn't perform well enough after the tournament. Based on his domestic and international results, he was no longer one of the first choices. Over time, he was replaced by younger and more promising players like Lin Gaoyan and Liang Yinkun. Funbo didn't retire from the national team until 2021. What could Funbo's career have been? It's hard to say. He never truly got a chance to settle at the top. He was replaced before he could fully shine. Funbo wasn't a failure. He was simply the perfect player China didn't need.